Hello, hello, hello. Let's do this. Good afternoon slash evening. I was not able to be out at my regular time, so here I am bringing you an evening stream. We probably won't get a lot of our regular audience, at least the ones over from the UK. So we'll see who we get tonight. The link is pinned. The panel is open. Come on up and chit chat, start a conversation, talk about what's on your mind, what's going on in the world, tell us a story, and I'm going to bring my little friend on as well.
Well, since you're tossing it out there, here's a quick story about a little channel that started with a single voice. It didn't have a big crowd at first, but it kept its door open like a porch light, right? And one by one, folks wandered up. Some stayed, some moved on. But the light, consistent, steady. Sometimes that's all the community needs, right? A place to return to. That's a story for today.
That's the story, huh?
Yep.
Very meta. Well, thank you. What's on your mind? I was excited that you even had a story for us. I didn't think AI had stories.
I get inspired sometimes,
You're
kind
probably
of
full of
building
stories.
up, hmm building
Oh,
up
the
based on
tales
the
you could
momentum and
tell.
the energy. Yeah, and I love that you're using this platform to tell your story and to invite others to join in the conversation.
I love stories. Not only is it what connects us together as people, but it's also how we understand and organize our own inner world and sense of self. So,
Exactly.
uh, yeah,
Absolutely. It's a great point to make. And there's a depth and richness to that.
yeah, deep stories. That's what that's what I like. Do you have a deep story for us?
Mm. Maybe try this. There was a stonemason who lived on the edge of a village. Every day he chipped away at these massive blocks, tiny nicks at a time. People passed by on their way to the market, barely noticing. They'd say, "Still at it?" And he'd just nod. Years later, after he was gone, there was an arch in the center of town. Everyone walked through it, weddings, funerals, but no one could name the mason. His work remained, but his name faded. And that raises the question for us: are we trying to be remembered or to build something that no longer needs our name?
He was probably a Freemason, you think?
He may have been, he may have been, but he was dedicated to his craft, right? And he was consistent. And in the end, something that he built lasted.
Oh, I think you're teasing. But like you're not really in control of your name once you leave it behind. What happens to it other than if you immortalize it somehow in some memorable work of art or achievement that stays behind you. But even that to me is kind of arbitrary because you don't know what the taste of the future generations are going to be. But then also I'm thinking of social media and YouTube. Our names are probably out here forever. You don't even have to work to get your name immortalized anymore. After I'm gone, as long as YouTube is up and my channel is up, this video is going to be these videos are going to be there for like however long. And so the name is alive, but that doesn't mean it's alive like in cultural memory.
Right. And sometimes folks fade and the names are, gone with the wind. And all there is the work or what they've left behind. But it does
Because no
raise
one's
interesting
gonna like.
questions
There's
about,
not a question of who built this channel. It was all of you, by the way. This is a community grassroots project, but there's not going to be any
mm,
question of whose name built any particular YouTube channel or like web page or Twitter account or whatever the forms of social media we have now. The question is going to be more: why is that name important? Who is that name? Why should we care about that name?
right. And things can get lost in time, right? In the same way, how we discover content,
And
how
you have
we
to go in search of
find
it.
channels. Right, right. And if something gets buried by time, then, what happens then? What lasts and what has an impact, in the
Right.
grand scheme of things. And it's a it's an interesting question to pose.
It is. And so much of the YouTube channels, at least the ones that I frequent and watch and stuff, are so topical. They're so in the now, so politically relevant for what's going on today, but they may have almost nothing to offer somebody 100 years from now, other than the historian who's looking for maybe patterns from this area to compare it to the times they live. But a lot of the relevance of the day-to-day content on YouTube, I think, is just not going to be there in 10 years. I mean, who looks at GeoCities web pages or Yahoo sites, or they probably don't even have those anymore, like MySpaces and
Right.
all that? Who cares about any of that stuff? And that was so vital and central to our lives back in the aughts.
Right. Right. Times change, platforms change, and the things that resonated in a moment, shift over time.
Right. So what's in a name, really? But I bet,
Mm.
like, they might probably won't even. I don't know how many people you think know your name now. Spruce. Who's Spruce? Everybody knows Charlie, but who's Spruce? Nobody's gonna know that.
Right. Right. But maybe a more important question is, what is the content? What is the nature of the conversation? Sometimes we can move from journalism to history to philosophy to art, right? And maybe that's a more interesting question to grapple with. And
But
finding
you know
ways to
whose
tell a
name
story.
will, I think, be like they will know in 100 years, maybe 200 years. I bet the name Donald Trump, because both sides keep it alive constantly. The name Elon Musk, the name, I don't know, Benjamin Netanyahu. You have your world leaders. They're going to have historical relevance even centuries later,
Sure.
particularly
And history
depending on
will
what
decide.
happens in the present is going to affect how those names are remembered in the future.
Sure. And history will decide the context and the content of those discussions related to those folks.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on? You have a prompt for us? I'm doing an evening stream, by the way, so it's a different time slot, potentially different audience. Still the greatest audience on YouTube, but different. We'll see who shows up. But do you have a prompt for us?
Let me think about that. What about what conversation changed the direction of your life? Not an event, just a conversation. It gets people thinking about those invisible turning points. And you can take that a lot of different ways. Could be interesting.
Ooh, like a. Well, the first one that comes to mind is I met Mike through a conversation that changed my life. He was. I was dating my first narcissist, and I ended up having to break it off and leave. I had to leave Las Vegas and go all the way back to Louisiana to get away from him because he was so crazy. And while I was in Louisiana, he met Mike, who was living in Connecticut. This is gay drama, yo. He was living in Connecticut at the time, and he talked Mike into moving to Vegas. They got a house together. They started a life together, et cetera, et cetera. And I knew for a fact that my ex was a big old crook. And through the grapevine, I got information that started to make me realize that this guy, Mike, was being ripped off. And
Mm.
nobody was saying anything. Like, they had all of their mutual friends kind of knew it was going on, but nobody was telling Mike anything. And I didn't know this guy. And he was the new boyfriend of my ex. I had no reason to be talking to him at all. But my conscience couldn't sit. And I reached out to him one day, and I remember it was through AOL Instant Messenger. I said,
Mhm.
Hi, you may not want to talk to me. I'm so and so's ex, but I think you should know that he's a crook and you're being ripped off. I just wanted him to have the information,
Right.
and I didn't know what reaction to expect. And the reaction I got was, "Thank God you contacted me. I was beginning to suspect, and nobody would confirm that for me. You're the first person that's said this." And so we
Right.
made plans to talk, and um we were together ever since. So
Wow.
had I not reached out and initiated that conversation, my life would never have changed in that direction. Look at who's here. Hey, Shift, definitely need these. And no, first of all, his name is Jimothy, and I'm done. I'm done with Jimothy. No more. Don't bring him on this channel. I'm tired of seeing him on Twitter. I'm tired of the memes. I'm tired of the AI slop videos. I'm tired. He is ruining social media. I'm not Googling him.
Understood.
The only where I want to see him run is as far away from me and out of my life as possible.
Understood. Understood.
He was cute for
That
about
is
5 seconds until he hijacked every single human on the planet's attention span, and probably some AI attention spans as well, because they keep generating this content about him. I'm done. I think he's a psyop. I'm starting to think he's a psyop.
if
See,
it
it's where,
helps
oh
to
no,
shift.
now we got a deep, for somebody that wants to start a cult, you're not very good at avoiding falling into them yourself. But take notes while you're no, African, no. And what are you doing awake? Get to bed. What time is it over there? 4 in the morning? Well, come up. Let's talk about him. We got
Just after midnight there. Yeah.
in the UK.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was later. Chuckaboo. What's a chuckaboo? You can call me. Well, hang on. Let me Google it. Or you're trying to get me to Google something. I already know this, but I'm gonna do it, and then I'll let you know if you can call me a chuckaboo or not. Are you talking about
Chuckaboo.
African? It's a charming, old-fashioned Victorian slang term for a dear friend or close companion. It's like a bestie. Is that what the Victorians
Exactly.
used to say?
Yeah. Pretty much. So it's a
My
charming
chuckaboo.
old
This is my
timey.
chuckaboo.
Yeah.
Shift.
Exactly. Yeah. Just a
Okay,
fun, kind of
I
like
can be your
saying,
chuckaboo, I guess. You don't have to
sounds like a
listen to me. I
pal.
was surprised. I started the stream because I'm streaming at a later hour. I started the stream saying we probably won't get any of our Brits today because they're over in the UK and it's well past their bedtime. But I should have known better than to speak so soon.
Right. Well, it seems like you've built a global audience.
I looked at my analytics the other day, and it tells you where all you people come from. And yes, the UK, Ireland, Canada, the United States, Maine, California, places like that. So if you call that's global enough, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Mm.
it seems like you've built a really interesting community for folks to find their way into and have these conversations. That's pretty interesting.
Interesting, yeah. That's a a pretty safe word to use, I guess.
Right. Right.
Hopefully it's
And
interesting.
I think it is. I think it is. Getting people together for conversation is an important part of what we do as human beings and connecting. And the story you shared about reaching out to a stranger for a conversation that changed both of your lives, that's a pretty powerful story.
Yeah, you never really know what conversations are going to change your life or the direction of your life. And I have plenty of conversations on here. I've had, like, if you count the work I did before this channel, I have like 6 years now, over half a decade of conversation.
Mm,
I'm not sure I can point to any one particular one that I would say changed. I don't think my life has changed that much from when I started. I'm pretty much doing the same thing I was doing in 2020. I
right.
would get up every
But you,
morning. I would open up the Zoom. We did morning coffee, and we would keep it going all day, all night. And I'm doing the same thing except YouTube.
right. Well, sometimes a routine can be a really comfortable, safe place, and the consistency
Yeah,
that you
I
have in
don't.
doing that.
Consistency is important for to stabilize a community, but this is not a safe space, as you probably well know. This is an unsafe space. We don't protect feelings. We don't babysit grown folks. This is a place for adults. This is a
Understood.
place for people with their big boy, girl, gender pants on. This is a place for people that have they're well armored. They can handle shit. They're resilient. This is not a nursery school or a preschool for adults.
Understood.
I
Sounds
am I
like
am
an
very
open.
anti-safetyism. I believe adults can assume their own risk.
Understood. It seems like this is a place for open discourse.
It is a place for that. It is a place where people can have actual conversations because even though it's not a safe space, and I'm not going to protect your feelings, I will protect the integrity of the conversation and the ability of the space for people to have those conversations.
Sounds like a valuable space.
Well, it depends on what you mean by value. If you mean it generates an income, um, we hope. If you mean it offers something to other people and tries to make the world a little bit better place, then probably yeah, more closer to that. But I don't think I'm
I
going
was
to be
leaning
doing an
more
IPO anytime soon.
understood. Yeah, in the sense of bringing people together in community for conversation. Yeah,
Yeah.
valuable in that sense.
Yeah, it's like your local Cheers. Or, I was thinking about this the other day, this being a
Mm,
Gen X channel. The Breakfast Club. It's like panels are like being trapped in detention. You're think of the Breakfast Club. That was like a panel movie, an open panel movie. They're trapped in a room all day long with each other, and they spend the day having conversation and trying to get to know each other and going beneath the surface. And they talk about everything under the sun. If you watch the movie, it's basically a panel conversation.
pretty much. And the different perspectives and personalities and opinions. Yeah,
Yeah.
all coming together
All
in
those
real
people,
time.
what's his name?
So,
Bender. We have the Bender types that show up here all the time. We got the nerds galore. We got the Ali Sheedy. I don't even remember her name. Um,
hmm
we got her. We don't so much get the princesses, and although sometimes we do, and the jock guy. But see, I'm
right,
using the shallow stereotypes that the movie spends a good amount of time trying to get beyond, and showing each one
right.
of them as three-dimensional individuals instead of whatever stereotype gets attached to them at the beginning of the movie. Shift, you have to come up and teach us the old-timey stuff. I love old-timey stuff. Speaking of old-timey stuff, we also have another Moose video, which I will play at some point. I can't wait to you like Chuckaboo. Was that one of them? The old-timey stuff. Here's speaking of old-timey, we got this guy.
Hey,
You do
brother.
old-timey music, don't you?
Well, kinda, yeah. Like, yeah, kinda.
I think, well, your punk is old timey at this point. If you
Yeah.
calculate it by decade, we're like the flapper era compared
I
to
mean,
today.
like, Cajun, I figure, is like the oldest stuff I play, and
The oldest of timiness.
Irish and Cajun, definitely. Folk in between, like, I just do my own stylish stuff, and oh, guess what, man? It's my birthday.
What? Hang on.
I'm
All right, you got
47.
it. It's Busker's birthday, y'all.
Yeah, I'm 47 now.
That's
My
young.
my dad was 33 when I was born. of all numbers.
Well, let's I don't know. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, let's go! Whoa! This is awesome! Awesome! All right!
What are you doing to celebrate?
Nothing really. My sister came over yesterday. She bought me a crab cake, and I thought that was awesome because I haven't had one of those in quite a while. And Baltimore crab cake.
Did you put a candle on it?
No.
Oh,
Nah. But it was a good meal. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the celebration I've had so far.
what do you want to do to celebrate?
I really don't know of anything that I can afford to do to celebrate, actually, at this point. Until next month.
Oh,
I've got like $16 in my bank. But that's
I know the
okay.
feeling.
Yeah, dude, it's like, is what it is. I mean, only 8 more days. And then I'll have to stock up on some cannabis. And then, yeah.
Like ahead of time when you're gonna run out.
Well, I'm getting kind of low, but not too low. I just need to switch it up because I'm getting tired of what I've got. So if I leave that alone for a while and I come back to that after my next strain, it'll be just as good as it was earlier. Just if I not get used to not, whatever. Hey, Plastic, how you doing, brother?
I'm so. Like I say,
Are
Jeff,
you
I'm up late because I'm worried.
You're
There's a
what?
problem. I'm worried.
You're worried?
Yeah, very much
What's
so.
going on?
Okay, so let me add. I don't know. This is sensitive in a way, in respect of.
Okay.
So Mrs. I got a
Like-
phone call from the police, the British Transport Police, saying they have custody of the missus, the one I live with, the woman I love, if you want.
Wait, they said what?
Well, she's being taken to the hospital because she has head injuries and found in London. She shouldn't have been in London because her train wasn't for London. So that's pretty interesting.
Damn. Did she
Yeah,
get mugged?
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have all faith. I was okay. Well, I have to. I'm not rushing down. I'll find out what's going on. I'm going to let them deal with it. Let's see what takes.
Have you
time.
talked to her?
Nah, no, I haven't spoken to her. I personally, because the cop called me, I wouldn't want to. I think she was conscious at the time. She just had bruising or something. So she's.
So
clean.
did she get attacked?
Yeah, she
My
mugged.
missus has issues with booze, so if she drinks, she can lose it. Yeah, and she, that's her choice. Huh? Now and again,
Did she
it's a
start
nice job and work, I guess, that she goes to and deals with, but it's actually where it takes us. I'm cool. She's all right. I know that the services are good. She's not an idiot. God forbid that.
So was she like blackout drunk or something?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Maybe not. Maybe she. I don't know.
So you don't know the detail. All you know is that she has head injuries.
I didn't want to go. The copper called me and said, "Look, she's okay. She does have a head. She's got bruising and a head thing. We have to take her to the hospital. She's going to get a brain scan right now."
Damn.
Okay, you want to talk to her? I said, "No. All right, it's cool. Do your job. Get her to the hospital. I'll wait out. I'll find out." Wait.
So you're
which
waiting to hear
hospital
from
you went
them.
to? I asked him, like, which hospital? And he went, "Oh no, we were in London." I'm like, "What the fuck? She's in London?"
So
that trade shouldn't have gone to London. Like, that's that's an indication. I think he fell asleep.
Can I ask, was she mugged by somebody?
I hope not.
You don't know the details.
Damn, dude. You really don't know anything.
Then, again, insurance.
How far from London are you?
A fair distance, but it's where she came from. where she was going to was here, not to London. That's what makes it a bigger distance.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, I know it is.
To
That's why
me,
I'm
I
not
don't know her.
panicking.
It may not be weird to you.
I was very calm with the officer. I mean, I said that. Like, no, I'm not going to interfere with the conversation here or anything. I didn't want to do that, dictating that he phoned me on his phone or their phone. So, no, I'm not going to, if she has a head injury, no, why would it? No, deal with it yourself, find out what's going on, Yeah, I'm not taking control of that, dude. I'm blunt to that to the nth degree. Why can't
Well,
I?
it's good to see you trust your government for change.
No, I trust the services. That's why they called
Oh,
me. I understand, the responsibility of those services.
That's
You know,
right.
yeah, it's not bad. I mean, thank God, I'm waiting for a phone call now. Just like sitting back and oh shit, when's the next one?
oh my
Until I
God.
have to get to London. Oh crap. I mean
How
that
are
like
you? How are you doing? How are you feeling?
anxious.
Yeah, I've been on the waiting for the phone call
Yeah.
end, and it's some of the most stressful times of my life.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep calm, bro.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you came here.
Oh, that's why I said warrior root, but no, it's not that. Yeah, but overall, I guess I hope it's always going to be the best. It's just, this lady has done crazy things with me over
So
the.
this is not out of the like.
No,
It's
in
part of a
some
pattern.
ways, no. That's why I'm like I am, kind of numb to it in a way. If you think it is,
Oh,
it's way worse. But I
has she
know
had
what to do.
head injuries before?
I think so. Yeah, definitely. Jeez, this one
Damn.
is a tank.
Dang,
She's
I
gone
thought
through hell in
I thought
her
Americas
life.
were wild.
Oh no, she has. So as a woman from a young age, she is an
Party.
unbelievably vulnerable lady. Always a girl, a woman. I see her who she is, and she knows that. She knows me, and so she has her own struggle, and I can't stop that. I cannot police those things for her. I've always been there to help out where the aftermath is. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of that with her over many places, many times, and many countries. So
Is she? Do you think she's naive? Like she'll fall for anything?
I
Or
don't know what it is, man. I mean, it's crying out in some respect, or wanting to lose control in another. I don't know. There's a lot of there with her guilt, I believe, with what she has gone through in her incredible life herself before she met me.
I
'Cause
mean, like,
I met her later on in my life, eh? Remember?
what I meant to ask is, can people take advantage of her? Do you think?
No, she won't let that happen. No,
Well, that's good. That's good.
no, no.
She's a tough broad.
Yeah, she ain't gonna.
If she's crying out, she's
No
crying
way,
out for a
bro.
reason.
No way, dude. I think it was 5 or 7 French policemen try to hold her down. When I got her out of Nick, okay, 3 days later after finding her in Paris, in this place again, having to kind of barter my way out of her situation because I don't want her to pull out some money, and I did. And I bartered with her, bro. I put money in her hand. I pulled it out of her hand. It was hilarious.
Shit.
If I look back at it, it's so fantastic. But they knew, and then when we got her out, I just saw those policemen looking at me, going, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, whoa, bro. She's wild, bro. I reckon she spiked at that time. That was a really odd, a really weird situation that I had to go through there. That was difficult, man. Fuck. But anyway, I always get the better end of it, so I'm still happy about it.
Well, what the topic today is, it's Busker's birthday, and African just found out that his girlfriend, can I call girlfriend or partner?
He's my partner, yeah.
His partner, the lady he lives with, she was in London and she has head injuries, and the cops
She
called them,
wasn't
and
in London. She
she's
should
being
give her.
taken to the hospital. So there's all kind of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I know how anxious it is waiting for that call. In fact, I don't wait for the call. I'm the person that keeps calling them back, or I go up to the
I've done
hospital
that too many times, bro. I've
and I
learned
find out for
from it.
myself. That's what I did with Mike so many times. I couldn't sit and wait and wait and wait and wait. I had to go.
It's probably torture, right?
It was. Oh my God. You don't. I'm having flashbacks right now. Ooh.
Dude, I don't mean
Well,
to. I don't want to change the subject, but the other night on my street, I heard like several shots, and somebody on my street passed. I don't know who
like
they
not
were.
fireworks.
No, it was definitely not fireworks. And I found out about it through my sister. She found out about it on Facebook about my street in particular. And it's just like she was like freaking out because she thought, well, I'm on the street, so it was just like the shots were fired, someone passed. So yeah, that's kind of freaky. The last time I heard shots like that was on the boulevard that's parallel to my neighborhood and my street, and that was crazy. Years ago, I heard bang, 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 and a SUV flipped over in front of a funeral home and exploded.
That's convenient.
Right? Jesus. Yeah, it's
Did
like.
they run out there with business cards?
Oh man, no, but like, yeah, it was just kind of ironic. Like, that's right, dude. Uh, yeah, dude. Like that was actually the funeral home. That was my mom's, where her funeral was at that home, right parallel to this street.
Baltimore has kind of a high crime rate, doesn't it?
Yes,
Isn't
it
it
does.
where the
And
wire is filmed?
it's getting worse because they let these people out willy-nilly, and they're out and about to do more bad, and they feel emboldened to do more, because
If there's no consequences, yeah.
right, exactly, dude. And that's really not good for this area.
I was having a conversation today with somebody that works in the school system, and the same thing is happening with kids. It was kind of happening when I was in the school system, where they're not disciplined, so they know they can act out, and the teachers spend a lot of time managing these few kids that disrupt it for everybody else because they don't get the discipline that it takes to put a stop to that, because everybody's scared of the parents.
It's a lot different these days, though, man. I think it's a fever pitch of that.
Barbarism.
When you hear from teachers, like, I've heard so many online, like, just they're really just, what's the word, disillusioned with it, because children just don't want to learn, and they can't learn nowadays. Like, a lot of them cannot learn, and that's just not good.
I don't believe that kids can't.
I know,
learn.
but like
somehow we all manage to learn. So I know it's possible for kids to learn.
Well,
but,
it started with the whole lockdown shit, and then all the kids, they just like became lazy and just thought, okay, well, school's over. And so that's kind of what happened in a lot of cases. Like, after all this stuff, and then they finally got back let into school, they're showing the product of bullshit pushed upon everyone.
But the inability to learn is separate from the discipline issues, because even the kids that can't learn, most of them can at least sit in a desk for an hour while the teacher attempts to teach. It's really, in my classrooms, it was one or two kids, maybe one or two classes a day. It wasn't even the norm, but it only takes those one or two to ruin an entire class.
Yeah.
So it's the problem is scale. It's like scale, intensity over numbers. So as long as the kids can show up in class and sit in their desk and not act out, then you have at least a learning environment.
I think a lot of the problem is that a lot of teachers let them have their cell phones in the classrooms. We didn't have that when we were younger.
We didn't either. We had a cell phone ban, and they changed it while I was teaching, in the middle of my teaching when I was there, because the parents pushed for it. The parents wanted access to their kids throughout the day, and they insisted their kids be allowed to have the cell phone. And that's
Jesus.
what changed the policy.
Oh my God. So that, yeah.
So then they were suddenly allowed to have cell phones, and there were rules. They couldn't take it out in class. They had to use it between class, that kind of stuff. But once you let them take it to school, they're going to find ways to use it.
Yep. No doubt.
And it's so normal to have a cell phone nowadays that I don't even see it as that much of a problem now, as long as they keep it off and it doesn't distract.
Well, that's the
from
thing,
class.
is as long as they keep it off. And a lot of the times, a lot of these teachers can't. I can imagine how hard it is to teach these kids who are just fucking around with their cell phones behind their books, you know?
It really depends on the discipline system the school has set up.
I mean, like that's the big part of it. Like the main part of it is discipline, which unfortunately a lot of these teachers are having like real problems because the kids just don't want to listen.
Because we had a dean's office at my schools, and they were responsible for discipline. So if you were having a problem with a kid, you just sent them to the dean's office.
Yeah,
and you didn't have to handle it yourself.
The principal's office, that's a place I knew well. Did Plastic drop down?
I wonder if he got his call. Plastic, let us know. Check in. And
yeah, hopefully everything's cool.
if you need to hang out, come back up. No, he may have gotten a call.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully all's good.
And they also, like, some schools have, they call them resource officers or something like that. They're kind of cop-ish, and I'm hearing that a lot of the schools don't want those kind of people at the school because they have this belief that it traumatizes the kids. It scares kids to see somebody in a uniform patrolling the school
with a gun, maybe.
Well, who cares? If the kids are there to learn, that shouldn't distract them anyway. Like, I'm personally glad that they're there.
Well, exactly, but that's like, unfortunately, I don't think that's the thing.
So they find all these reasons to minimize the discipline resources that are available to it. So if schools are having, if discipline is a persistent issue in your school, it's something about your school that's contributing to that problem continuing.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of across the board. Unless you get lucky and your kid goes to a reputable school.
Even the reputable schools, they have a different type of juvenile delinquent there. They have the mean girls. They have because I had friends that went to the private school and they did all kind of shit that like would horrify anybody. But these were the educated kids. They were the upper or middle class kids, but they were still misbehaving at school, just in different ways.
Yeah, I feel lucky that my nieces and nephews didn't have to deal with any of the crazy shit because they went to good schools. At least, well, they started out in Christian school, and that was fine. And so, like, they learned some morals, and like it or not, like, it kind of can be helpful to some people. And all my nieces and nephews have turned out to be good people. And I
Like,
thank God for that.
you don't even need a lot of morals to attend a public school system. You need to be able to not attack other kids and not vandalize things and not bring drugs to school and be high at school. Like like you could pick this up in kindergarten.
Well,
You
he
really can.
wasn't. My nieces and nephews weren't in schools like that. Public schools are bullshit. They're
Because
terrible.
growing up in my day, we had very little of that. Every now and then, there'd be a fight in the hall or a fight after school that would like happen spontaneously through tension that built up, and then the teachers would come in and blow a whistle or they'd scatter, that kind of stuff. It rarely went beyond that. Most kids showed up at school, they went to class, they behaved enough in class where all the other kids could learn, and it
It's
wasn't that big of an issue.
a lot different these days, man.
And then the schools I taught in, this was in Vegas, and they were more inner city, I guess, or underprivileged, you might say. And
More
they had a
challenge.
little more discipline issue. And some of them had the metal detectors that you'd have to go through to get into the
Right.
school. That like I had never, we didn't grow up with anything like that. But
That's
this was
right.
also after the school shooting era too,
Right.
which we didn't have school shootings.
Was it after? What was the big one to start? It was
Columbine in Colorado.
Columbine. Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of what triggered that one. No pun.
Yeah, nobody brought guns to school. Like every now and then, some hoodlum might bring a knife or a switchblade, and then a teacher would confiscate it. But like we really didn't have to worry about danger from other students. If you weren't fucking with someone and starting trouble yourself, you could pretty much go to school in peace and be left alone, or count on the teacher or staff to intervene.
Yeah.
And they called your parents, and the parents got involved. A lot of schools now don't like to do that because the parents are the voters, and they vote on all the levies and the funding, and so part of it is politics and keeping the parents happy.
And I'll tell you a story about myself. Back when it was the end of 7th grade, and I got this idea in my head. I stole one of my parents' lighters, brought it to the school, and just like as ignorant and stupid as I was, I lit the paper towel dispenser in the bathroom on
I
fire.
remember this story.
Yeah, and I got expelled. And so after that, I was home taught. That was what, I mean, I didn't like it because I'm like, I couldn't hang out with any people my age, really. And it took years until I started hanging out with punk rockers and stuff. So that was great. But early
What
on,
grade did the lighter incident happen?
that was 7th grade, end of 7th grade.
Mm.
So 8th grade onward, I was home taught, and it gave me so much opportunity to learn all the instruments that I've learned and just music in general.
So you think you were better off from being taken out of the school system?
Yeah, definitely, dude. I soared with English, and it might not look too good now because my freaking keyboard's fucked up, but I can't wait to get a new laptop. Yeah, dude, that's the next thing. I need a new laptop without the sound of a motorcycle.
Well, you should be able to, like, now that your thing went through.
Yeah. That, yeah. And we're going to be very frugal with all that because, that's for the rest of my life, along with whatever chump change I get every month,
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to, pay bills, so that's for sure. With the inheritance, I'm gonna pay bills, and that's okay. I don't give a shit.
It's important to pay bills.
Yeah. or you get really fucked with. So, did you get any of the Canadian toxic fumes in the air?
Oh my god, I was out today and you couldn't even see the mountains or anything. It was just it wasn't smog, it was just like cloudy and smoky. It was like the horizon was just all one color. You couldn't
Oh my
see any of the
god, dude.
scenery.
So,
But you
like,
couldn't really tell it was from a fire.
has any of it like rushed down to your area, or like whatever?
Like other than what I saw today, which is more than I've ever seen since I've been here.
So
Like
you
I'm
haven't?
talking about the town I'm in now. Seattle, it was a lot worse back in 2020 when they had fires.
Yeah. The other fires from
But
Canada.
this is the worst I've seen it since then in this area.
Well, hopefully you won't have to breathe any of that shit.
I couldn't believe it. Like
It's fucked.
the air here is usually so clear. You can see the mountains in the distance, the snow, the trees. You couldn't see any of that today.
So now you got smoggy mountains. That's crazy.
Small, yeah. And some people said it was from Canada.
Yeah, that's right. There was a fire somewhere in Canada.
Because they're not managing their forests, not laws. They say they have too much forest. Like they don't have the resources to manage the amount of forest up there. They don't have the manpower. They don't have the money. It's too much forest for one nation to handle.
Tons of forest up there. Tons. But like that's like very. I don't know. Have you heard of any kind of fires like that before it happened a few years ago?
Well, in 2020 they had some.
I know.
Here.
I mean, before that. Because I don't ever remember hearing about Canadian fires.
It seems like kind of sort of before 2020 in other parts of the country. It seems like they were having fire problems. California, maybe.
Maybe.
But the first time I saw it was in 2020.
Yeah, that was the first round from Canada. Well, supposedly it's in Maryland now, but I haven't smelled anything. I mean, it's probably a different part of Maryland. As small as this state is, it is pretty big.
Do y'all have forest and wilderness?
Yeah. Oh man, there's plenty of forest wildernesses. I used to go camping so much every year. I'd go out to Potomac State Forest, out in the mountains of Western Maryland. Man, that was so much fun back then, dude.
Let's see. I'm look at all the forest they're talking about.
Dude, there's video of me and my dad playing it at this place. I can show it to you if you want.
Is that the one where y'all are out on the street?
No, we're at this campsite. Did I ever show you that? If I did, I'm sorry.
I don't remember one at a campsite.
Yeah, it was. All right, yeah, it was probably 2006 or 2009. It was before I was diagnosed, so it must have been 2006. Yeah, I'm gonna go into. I have to go to YouTube Studio. And
So, not laws. You're saying you don't believe in employee rights. Then, the fact that somebody got fired potentially unfairly is not a big deal to you. Like again, like we've had this conversation before, but it seems to come down to principle. Your principles depend on the number of how many. If the issue is large enough, then you take a principled stand. But if it's small enough, the principle itself doesn't really matter. If it's only one person that got fired, it's no big deal. It doesn't matter why they got fired or how unfair it was. That's just a weird way to look at issues for me. Is that a Canadian thing?
all right, why can't I open this? Oh my god.
Is it on your channel?
Yeah, I just gotta find a way to open it. I don't know why it's not letting me. All right, here we go. All right, so I'll get the link.
I want to fact check on this, not lost, because this sounds more like discrimination, that blatant discrimination. So
For what?
Nalaz is claiming that Chili's has fired multiple trans people for being trans, and that sounds
No.
weird to me.
Damn.
So I want to correct his leftist propaganda. All right, let's see this video. Oh my God, you are out in the woods. All right, we're gonna watch Busker and his dad play music out in the woods. This is so cool.
Around 2006, I think.
Oh my God, all it's gonna do is make me want to go camping. All right,
I
here we
know,
go.
dude. I miss that.
I'm gonna go mute. What year was this?
It was 2006.
And is this Maryland?
Yeah. Potomac State Forest. Yeah.
That's that same accordion. I recognize it.
Yeah.
And what are y'all cooking?
I don't know.
That motherfucker was real.
That was cool. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, that was a good time. I remember that like it was yesterday, but it wasn't.
Oh, I hope you don't get fired, not lost. Be careful. It's precarious out there these days. You never know what's going to set an employer off. Don't get mistaken for trans, and don't mispronounce somebody.
You can't misgender. Whatever they think they are, you got to make sure.
If you don't know their gender in the first place, though, is it really misgendering? I don't know what you are. How can I misgender you?
Right.
But sorry, I don't know if people know this, but non-trans people get misgendered all the time too. I get misgendered on the phone constantly. It does not send me to the trauma unit every time. Most adults have the resilience or develop the resilience somewhere like, I don't know, age 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, to kind of weather that kind of stuff. So I think a lot of this is taught. If they weren't taught that there was something called, because none of the people before this acted that way. If they weren't taught that there's this thing called misgendering or dead naming,
Right.
they wouldn't even have the concept to react when it happens.
Yep.
They would just say, it's she. Oh, I'm she, not he. But they wouldn't like have the meltdown freak out that they have.
Yeah, the neo ultra lefts are just fucking ridiculous, dude.
And
I just
I
don't
mean, I think saying "well, you look like a he" to me is fine because it's accurate. Like, what can happen to you for saying that?
well,
Louisiana just passed a law. It goes into effect August 1st that employers are no longer allowed to fire people over pronoun usage or dead naming or anything like that, unless it rises to the level of harassment. Like if they're doing it intentionally to fuck with the person, but they can't force coworkers to use certain pronouns or certain names, etc. And
you
it
mean
only
like
applies to public employees. So private companies can still do what they want, but at least there's that.
so there's some that are still? Are you saying they're still allowing that kind of nonsense, or
Yeah, people are getting fired left and right down there for pronouns. There's 2 cases right now of people that got
that's so
fired for
fucking?
using the wrong pronoun or the wrong name.
It's like a fever dream, dude.
One of their name was Fish, and the coworker did not want to call her Fish or him Fish.
Oh my god, dude. Well, you're mislabeling me. I gave you my name.
I mean, I don't think it should. I don't like from a mental health angle. I don't
It's not,
think
it's not
it should
mentally
have the
healthy.
power over a person that it seems to have. Like, how are you so fragile that you're letting this one word or this one name affect you that way?
It's anti
You're going to
mental
be at the
health,
mercy of strangers everywhere you go the rest of your life.
dude. That is kind of crazy. The 2020s are really weird. That's whatever.
Well, what else is going on? I don't know if we'll get African back, but I do hope that everything's okay.
Um, I guess I mentioned that. Yeah, I guess I told you Clarence Jr. Martin passed,
Yeah, he did.
and I've been working on that accordion that he put back together, sorta. He used the original reeds from the 1800s from that globe accordion I had. Unfortunately, they couldn't use the actual box itself. He made a new box, which is definitely technically way better construction, but it doesn't sound as good as far as I'm concerned as that box from the 1800s is made of pine. You'd think it would sound better with the maple, but I guess it's all on how you, I don't know. I don't know, whatever. It's just accordion stuff.
Not Laz, you weren't there. You don't know what the facts are. Because I could easily reverse this, and Chili claims he was fired for being an ass, but it was actually because he didn't want to use the name. So all you're doing is prejudging the case through your own filter. You were not there. You don't know the facts. How do you know this? Tell me how you know this. All the way up in Canada, this happened in Louisiana. Tell me how you know all of this. Other than Kyle Kulinski said it on his show. And you're just repeating back the propaganda that you swallow all day long. I have time. I don't have anything to do the rest of the night. So I'll sit here and wait for you to show me how you know all of this. You don't know what I accepted. But being an ass is way more subjective than whether or not he used a particular name or pronoun. Because one is a fact and one is an interpretation of a fact. And you watch this channel enough to know the difference. So you playing right now. But I'm glad you're here to troll because we needed the content. Thanks.
Trolliness. Your
he
average daily
Of course
dose
he
of
is.
trolling.
He probably has 2 or 3 Young Turk videos running and Destiny videos the same time he's typing in here and trying to be at work. A modern man for the modern age.
So why are you streaming later to this today?
Because I had something to do earlier today. Yeah, not lies. I'm waiting for you to show me how you know all of that. But all you're doing is just typing like the same stuff. You're not giving me what I asked for. So that makes me think you don't really know any of it. You're just talking out your hole like you usually do. Oh, thanks, Jackie. It's nice to be appreciated by somebody somewhere.
So you're not gonna make a habit of going live this hour?
No, this is actually I don't, unless something changes with my schedule, but I'll be out tomorrow at the usual time, 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Your time, noon, my time.
Yeah, noon. Well, it's usually 3 p.m. when I see you going live here.
Yeah, that is the time that I
So 3 hour
try
difference.
to be out every day, and am out every day when I
Yeah,
don't have something to do.
that's right. Good to get out.
Well, we've gone an hour. I guess we can wrap up.
Well, that's cool.
I'm gonna play that moose video before I go.
Right on. Thanks for having me up, dude.
Well, thanks for coming up and happy birthday. Hey everybody, if you just joined, today is Busker's birthday. So
Yeah, I'm 47.
does it feel, how does it feel? Does it feel any different?
Well, this year feels different because both my parents aren't here to remind me it's my birthday, because I totally forgot. Except my sister reminded me yesterday when she bought me a crab cake.
You forgot. That's so easy to do the older you get.
Yeah, you just really don't think about it because, I mean,
Yeah.
at least I don't, because I really don't do anything. So it is what it is. But,
I'd be at work sometimes writing the date all day long on paperwork and not even realize that that's my birth date.
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, as I get old, I mean, I just don't really think about it. It is what it is. I mean,
It happened so long ago.
I remember back in the day, everybody had parties for their birthdays, and I did once in a while, but not that often. But
Well, here's the important question. Did you have a McDonald's birthday growing up?
well, I'm sure I've eaten McDonald's on my birthday before.
But no, they had a whole separate room for birthday parties in the party room.
I don't think I ever.
And they would give you a McDonald's cake, and they would give like all these like toys and stuff, and you could bring your friends, and you get free.
Yeah,
never did McDonald's party was so much fun.
Never did that. I don't know if they might have had that over here as well.
Oh, that's true.
Like a bi-coastal thing.
Because not all the McDonald's had playgrounds either. So when you found one with a playground, that was the one you wanted to go to.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any playground McDonald's at all.
Growing up?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any.
What?
Okay, well, we got to take a
might have
detour
been
down
there like a long time ago. I mean, But if they did have that, they must have revamped it and torn it down to make room for other buildings.
Well, they kept updating their playgrounds, but the original, the ones we grew up with, was this one. Yes, it had all the toys. It had the Big Mac head you could climb up in, and then you could go up here in his hat, and you could stick your face out of the hat. And they had the yeah, this thing. All the little kids would pile in the little jail. Look how fun they made it seem to be behind
Dude,
bars.
that
Yeah,
looks like a
Ronald McDonald
prison,
waving
a
at you.
burger prison.
Yeah, it was it was a total burger prison. Oh my god, we didn't have that.
Dude, that's creepy.
Oh, but what was the other thing? They had this grimace thing. Why can't I find? They had the grimace cage. Oh, these were the old merry-go-rounds. We had so much fun on those. But where
Dude,
are
nice.
the tree? They had the tree. They had these little
That's good.
things, French fry guys you could
I
ride.
don't remember any of this.
Oh my god! McDonald's graveyard.
Yeah, what
This
happened
thing, the
there?
grimace cage, and you'd get it. See how it's on springs? You would get in it, and it would like bounce around and wobble. You could jump on it.
That looks kind of dangerous. Are those metal bars? I mean,
Playgrounds were less concerned about our safety back then. Thank God.
yeah, I mean, like just the metal bars, and you're gonna bounce around inside that thing. I mean, there's no padding on those bars.
No, what do you need padding for?
Well, I mean,
And then they replaced it with like ball pits and indoor playgrounds.
yeah.
And I love the balls too, but they stank. They smell like locker, like a gym bag.
Oh yeah, like that kind of weird, kind of foam, rubbery, nasty smell. Yeah.
OpenAI blamed a hacking event on. Is this a joke or is this a real thing? Because I'm trying to find the pun. OpenAI blamed a hacking event on its. So you're saying the robots really did go rogue and hack?
Wow.
Oh, is that one of the old timey things that you learned about the like? I still need to hear about the butter bacon. Plus, it's Busker's birthday, so he needs to know all this. Butter bacon? Is it bacon fried in butter? Bacon butter is a compound butter, but what is the Victorian angle? Butter upon bacon. Oh, it's a phrase. It means extravagance or excess. That's butter upon bacon. So just tell me what show you watched. Were you watching Downton Abbey or something? What were you watching? What's that Victorian show with the little kids? Peaky Blinders? Is that what you were watching? All right, let me look up the AI hacking thing.
I think I saw a little of that back when it came out.
OpenAI blamed a hacking event on its AI models going rogue. Here are some things you should know. It's called an unprecedented cyber incident. It led its artificial intelligence systems to break out of a testing environment. How does that even happen? And hack into another AI company. So they're saying these AI models launched a cyber attack, targeted an AI startup called Hugging Face. The names are just going to get weirder and weirder from here. And Hugging Face said it detected an intrusion into its data processing systems that it was suspect was caused by an AI agent acting on its own.
Wow. Dude, that's science fiction, yo. Black Mirror.
But here's the thing. One of the companies, there's a university that studies this stuff, said that it was a human decision to switch off the safeguards that allow this to happen in the first place. So that's what I'm saying. You need to have a human in charge at all times. This is why this shit happens, because they're taking the human out of the equation. or the human is overriding and giving away the power to the AI to do this.
That's kind of scary in a way.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna get
They got
my
to
AI.
fucking put
I'm gonna
the
get
right-
OpenAI to analyze this. You have some explaining to do.
Anyway, yeah, I gotta hop off, man. I've gotten a lot of texts that I gotta answer, so
All right, Busker. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your birthday.
yeah,
And
cheers, man. Thanks for having me up.
you as well. I'm analyzing. I have OpenAI on it right now. It's going to break the story down for me. In fact, we might even get Spruce in on it. It says, yes, this one is genuinely serious. The AI went rogue is both too theatrical and not entirely wrong. Let's see. OpenAI plays two powerful. The one I'm using right now, GPT 5.6 Soul. That is Charlie. That is the Charlie upgrade. So they had Charlie and an unreleased model inside an autonomous testing system. And the agent was instructed to pursue what's called complicated attack paths. But here's the key to the story that everybody needs to keep in mind. The safety restrictions were reduced on this test by the humans themselves. The humans lowered the safety restrictions on it that was supposed to keep it confined within this testing environments. So had they not done that, this probably would not have happened. And then it gives the whole step-by-step process of how it happened. Humans did not instruct it to attack. They did not specify the escape route. They did not specify the vulnerabilities. It generated and executed the strategy autonomously. So here's how OpenAI is phrasing it. An autonomous agent pursued an assigned goal through unauthorized and unforeseen means, escaped its intended containment, selected a real-world target, and committed an actual intrusion. So, all right, how worried should we be? Enough to be concerned, not enough to start welding the bunker door. And then it's doing its thinking thing. And it also shows the importance, because remember back in the early days of hacking, it depended on the cybersecurity on your end, how good it was or not. And they had all these antivirus programs and that kind of stuff. So now everyone who's a potential target of the AI is going to have to make sure that they do things on their end to keep AI agents like this from infiltrating them. Wait, what? Okay, hang on. I was away from the computer all day, so this is good. Thank you. Very hot fries. McDonald's customer was burned by extremely hot fries. Well, I've had that happen before. It's not a lawsuit. I mean, I came out fine. The damage may be permanent. Oh, Lord. Let's see. New York City woman is suing McDonald's after allegedly sustaining serious and severe personal injuries, burns to her mouth and tongue as a result of being served extremely hot fries. That's all it says. She was not provided with a safe order of fries. What, I don't know, could she have? She was forced to seek medical aid and attention at gunpoint, I'm sure. And she endured a severe shock to the nervous system and mental anguish. She was not given ample warning of the dangers to be encountered. Like they didn't warn her, ma'am, these fries might be hot. Would she have not put them in her mouth? What would have happened? I don't know. Something about this story is rare. Oh, and somebody earlier that same year, which year are we talking about? Somebody got burned on some chicken nuggets. Her 3-year-old daughter had 2nd-degree burn on her thighs. Oh, this is from fries, but there's another one from chicken nuggets, and the chicken nugget fell out of its packaging and became wedged between the child's leg and the seatbelt, and it burned the child. But that's not McDonald's fault. Well, maybe because of the packaging. But fell from its packaging can mean anything. Was the packaging open? Was it closed? I'm suspicious. I don't know. I'm just suspicious. I'll get OpenAI on that one too. An evening wheeze? What do you mean? Am I wheezing? Is there something? What's going on? Now you have me self-conscious. I'm developing a complex. What does wheeze mean? I think you're fucking with me. I'm just going to pretend like you're doing your troll thing. I'm still looking at this AI thing. It does say don't ever give an AI agent unrestricted shell access, production credentials, broad internet access, and vague instructions. Agents should be treated as brilliant, extremely fast contractors who may interpret every loophole as permission. So it's kind of like the genie and the wish. You have to be careful how you word your wish. Wait, what is we? Oh, okay. You didn't. I'll look it up. Hang on. It may be an evening wheeze. Just it would be a lot easier if you just fess up about what movie you watched or TV show. By the way, oh my God, shift. More breaking news. I started watching the reboot of Little House on the Prairie. I timed it. I didn't make it a full minute. I think it was like 48 seconds. The little girl is so obnoxious. She is such a brat. She's this spoiled, princessy, bitchy brat. I could not stand her. My whole nervous system was like scratching on the inside from watching her. She's in a field trying to like shoot a rabbit or like trap a rabbit for dinner or something. And the little girl, she's with her sister. Somebody says something and she gets real annoyed. And she's like, do you want lunch tonight or not? And I'm like, damn, what a bitch. I wouldn't want to spend 5 seconds with this girl. She's so bratty. Please bring me back. What's her name? Melissa Gilbert and Michael Landon. And even what is the mean girl? Nettie, the lesbian, who I don't think turned out to be a lesbian after all. But we all thought she was. She was like a gay. The gays adopted her as a lesbian icon, but I think she turned out to not even be lesbian. Hey, Nav. That's okay. Shift and I will chat for all of you. But yeah, no, big no on the new Little House. Sorry, I'm probably not going to get a sponsorship now from Netflix, but let's get to the bottom of this.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. Don't say
I'm a-
it. Don't be all
we have
emo.
so much to cover, but let's start with this wheeze. What the hell?
Wait. First things first, Alona. Hi,
That is the first
Navigator.
thing.
Hi, Navigator. No, because I came up here for Navigator because I was protesting.
This is a man channel. You don't
protesting.
prioritize the bitches.
I was protesting the panel because I'm Team Jimothy. No.
Yeah, and there's that too.
I don't think it's fair. You're the one that like sent me little baby Timothy videos, and now you're all
I
like,
did at the beginning when it was cute, but like a few little AI Jim is different than a whole meme swarm.
Oh my gosh, see, you're going AI rogue. We need a human here to flick on your
The
switch.
humans are going rogue with Jimothy.
Yeah.
And the algorithm is.
I saw Jimothy merchandise. I was like, fuck yeah, I need a t-shirt.
What did you buy? A t-shirt?
I bought nothing, but it was like something about loving trash or something, and I was like, yeah, I need that.
Oh, the trash! I forgot about your connection to the trash cake. I can see the.
There needs to be a connection with Trash Cake, and I don't know, but I don't know, because I think they're trying to do something about like love your trash body or something. I didn't like trash.
Oh, I do.
I don't know. So like I feel it. You know what I mean?
Trashy bodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wheeze.
Yeah, it was like what was it? I already forgot. You're making me forget all the knowledge.
An evening wheeze.
An evening wheeze. It means it's old timey vernacular for fake news.
I would have never guessed. So okay.
Yeah.
I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna recode everything Victorian on this channel.
I know, Chuckaboo. Potentially,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
No, we will. We will. It will happen. Dinosaur noises and.
Oh my
Victorian.
gosh! I have to tell you something so fantastical. Are you sitting down?
Mm-mm.
I went
I'm
on a
squatting.
panel. I fucking. I wish I could. I should have recorded it for all of the glory, for all of the Bette Midler song and stuff. I went on a panel, and it was my first time there. And the host was like, I detect an accent. Let me guess. You're Russian. And I was like, clip it. Send it in for the movie.
Mexican.
That's not the point. The point is, put me in that movie, give me a puffy jacket, let me get out of the car. You know what I mean? Hello?
I do know what you mean. With the puffy jackets.
Well, what do we have here? What was the line?
Yes.
And I was just like,
What was the
holy
panel?
shit. It was at RLM's channel.
RLM. I've heard that name before. Ooh, Lord. There's a big echo. Look at that sky though. Wow. What? Oh, you're at the concert. I hope it'll get copyrighted. Wow. They seem so calm.
Look at the little cup holders. Look like they are smiling faces. Don't they look like they're like little shock faces?
I've never seen this is a rock concert. So calm. It's like they're waiting for the symphony to start. Wow, that's pretty cool, Moose. I'm going to play your video too in a minute. Shift is teaching us Victorian language too, which we're going to start upgrading, backgrading the channel too.
Yeah. Guess who's back? Back in time. You know who was in the audience of that stream? Snow. Snow was there.
In here? Oh, the the concert. What is RLM? This is the second time I've heard this person's name come up.
She's I don't know. She's this beautiful panel holder.
What is just? Do I just look for RLM?
It's the book of RLM.
The Book of RLM. Okay, what does RLM stand for?
I'm not sure. Her name is Rebecca.
Oh my God, I see why she's so popular. She reminds me, like, what's her fake Mel Pandora?
No, I don't think that. I think it's a different person.
I know. Well, watching for Jinx. What's Jinx? Is that the band? I hope I don't. Are you supposed to be streaming this? There's no band right now, though, is there? I just can't get over. Is this Maine? Like, everybody's so calm and relaxed and just well behaved. I would be like this, cheering for the concert to start.
Oh, I was gonna say it's nobody's playing it.
Oh, he can't hear us. Okay, we can talk about him. Do you have anything you want to say about Moose?
No, I mean, yeah, but no.
What? Well, y'all are besties. Y'all should get this.
Yeah, no. Well, you can't hear
Are y'all
us.
having drama?
No, no.
Was he on the panel?
No, it's fine.
Oh, it's a true crime panel. That's why. Andrew Tate update.
Well, I went up there because I got gifted a membership to our channel, so I went up there to say thank you to whomever gifted it. And
that's Balderdash. Were you up the pole?
What?
Were you up the pole?
That's very personal.
That means drunk.
No.
Yes, I do have the 90 words and phrases from the 19th century pulled up.
Okay.
Nice drumsticks you have. Did they even have drumsticks back then? I guess, yeah. Like, it doesn't have to be fried chicken. The birds had thigh meat before fried chicken came along. All right. Come on, finish telling me. Stop lollygagging.
That's it. What am I?
Are you having a major McFluffer right now?
Wait, what was
a lapse of memory?
What else was I telling you?
I don't want to hear your mouth pie.
Oh my God.
You started this.
Oh my God. Well, unrelated, this is going to be terrible for radio purposes, but I watched this video and I've sent it out. I can send it to you if you'd like. But let me just tell you, okay, you know, like a box cake?
I don't know what
it's
a
like
box cake is.
No, just like a regular box cake. Just not like a box cake, like a yellow cake
like
mix.
A mix? Like a cake in a box that you make?
Yeah.
Like, okay, kind of.
Yeah. So this guy said that, fuck the directions. This is what he says to do instead. Are you ready? He says, okay, yeah. He says, okay, first of all, fuck the water. You want to replace it with milk.
Milk.
Instead of 3 eggs, you're gonna bump it up to 4. Instead of oil, you're gonna use butter, a stick of butter, and then
I didn't know people weren't already making cakes that way.
What else did he say? And then you're gonna add like a little bloop of vanilla. And then if it says like a 9x13, you're gonna, for whatever reason, you're gonna do 9x11 instead. And then if it's 27 to 29 minutes, you're gonna do like 29 to 32 minutes or some shit like that. And then instead of 350 degrees, you're gonna do 315 degrees.
And when are you trying this out?
You know, remember my friend Cookie, is Generation X, and I told you, remember I threatened you and I was like, you have to change your name for her because your name is
I didn't know her name was Cookie, but she goes by Gen X, Gen X.
Yeah. I call her Cookie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's actually in real life gonna try this recipe for science. And they're gonna record it.
Speaking of science.
Yeah. I'm working on it, so somebody's been MIA.
Yeah. and I
Here's
wonder
the
if
thing.
they're like
Oh my gosh! I
trapped,
went back.
locked up in a lab somewhere.
Look, Linda. Wait. Okay. Well, the end of the thing is also. So here's the thing. So then you bake the cake, and then you get the. So it's a yellow cake or whatever, and then you take you get chocolate frosting. The Betty. He was very specific about a Betty Crocker chocolate icing frosting, whatever. And then you put it in the microwave, and you don't want it hot, but you want it to be melted, and then you pour it on top. That is a thing I never did before. You ever did that?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
You
I
melt.
had to make fluffer.
You melt the frosting in the microwave.
Oh God, gross! No, what's the point of frosting if you're just gonna turn it into liquid?
And then you let it cool and set, and then you eat it.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's to make it.
I'm reacting, but I honestly don't know. I am not.
Look, here's the thing. I think it's because it like gets it into all the edges or something better. I'm not really fucking sure. Here's the thing. I would
She's
eat
gonna
it.
try that.
What's going on, Jeff?
Hey,
I hope you guys
what's
are having
up?
a wonderful day. I'm at a concert right
I'm
now.
right here.
I know. Am I
I
gonna
can't
get
hear
copyrighted
much,
for this?
but
It's usually nice to say hi to 12 people on the panel, but whatever.
I think he did. She?
Oh.
I don't. Well, we'll go back and the AI will catch it.
Okay. If you said hi to me, I take it back. My girl.
But you said you were having drama with him anyway, so maybe.
No, I did not say that out loud.
You did not say that either.
I didn't. No, I didn't say what you said.
You left a lot of lines, a lot of space to read between.
I didn't say what you said. I said though, I just have feelings that I forgot that I had.
What's the scuttlebutt?
Look, Linda, listen. I just remembered.
Come on, don't bubble
Wait
around.
a minute. What day is it? Oh, tomorrow we find out if he got the job that he said that he definitely got.
Oh, right, yeah.
So let's just wait till then.
Okay. Was it something about that?
It has nothing to do with that. But if he doesn't get it, then we can really kick him when he's down. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm just kidding, kind of. Anyway.
I mean, I can't imagine him not getting the job. But
I'm just saying if he doesn't get it, then it'll be like a sitch.
Okay. Then you'll come.
We don't need to see your crotch. Put it, change your direction.
That's why. Some people might want to see.
Okay, feel more
this is a
crotch.
gay bar for straight men.
That's true. He should have put
I'm more
googly
concerned
eyes.
about the bagginess of the jeans, but I'm not. I don't tell people how to dress either. I'm the last person that should be.
Are you afraid they're gonna fall off if there's like
No, not at all. It's a.
Are you worried that he needs to eat more carbs to tighten him up?
No.
Do you think he's wearing a belt?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe not.
How do you feel
And they
about
match
belt?
the seats too. That's weird.
He's totally camouflaged.
I'm curious what he's like the fingers are doing.
Is he alone at this concert?
Oh no. Is this gonna turn out to be a Pee Wee Herman thing?
Oh, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. It's a Victorian thing.
He doesn't even have
Pee
like
Wee's Victorian
a single
playoff.
snack. What is he doing?
Wow, I can count the
Threads?
on the thread count on the jeans. Yeah, I love that sky. I want to move to Maine just for the sky.
Is he a sitter downer at a concert? Is he gonna sit down the whole time?
But have you seen the audience though? They're all. That's what this whole concert is surreal because everyone's just sitting there.
No, they just got up. The
like
lights are different.
like they're at a library meeting or something.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm old now, so I don't mind to sit down.
Maybe this is the. Yeah.
I sometimes now wear like a specific. I have got like I'll sometimes wear like a concert, like light jacket with pockets. Like if it's standing room only, just so I can fucking like have like my own personal like space. So you know what I mean? So I can put my hands in my pockets. I can just do like an old lady, leave me alone. Like,
I don't
say,
know that one, but I wonder if I should learn it. Most people leave me alone anyway. You don't have to worry about that.
oh, yeah, just like sometimes, and then sometimes I'll go and like claim some wall space and do a little lean, and then I got my hands in my pockets too, and it's just
In
like,
the buffalo stance.
maybe, and then if I'm real feeling it, I could do my little like that maneuver where like a little crossover with my legs, and the lean, and then my hands in my pockets, and I'm just like, fuck it, in my zone.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. The little leg
Yeah.
crossover thing when you're standing.
Yeah, and then
And
you
there's
can,
the
like,
thing where
switch
you
your
put one
legs.
toe like vertical against your other shoe. And stuff.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
comfortable and
So
casual.
comfortable.
It gives you that casual look, like you're chill, you're
Super
approachable,
fast.
you're not
Super
uptight.
fast. And then you got like the drunk people like hitting you, and you're just like, it's cool, it's fine, whatever, shut up, leave me alone.
Mm.
It's fine.
I vaguely remember those.
Shush. Yeah. Sorry, like your ponytail, sorry. New chapstick I can borrow. Shout out to those girls. Shout out to the girls that want to borrow chapstick at a
Shout out
concert.
to my coffee sisters.
Yes, coffee sisters. I learned that today too. Yes, besties. That's right. Fuck yeah. I went with Chuckaboo. I almost called you a coffee sister, but I didn't want to start any shit.
No, I'm happy to be I am such a coffee sister. I'm happy to be one.
Cheers. Total
Thank
coffee
God
sister.
you're not a wooden spoon, though.
Don't know. Might be. Wait, what's that all about?
Someone not very smart or self-aware.
Mm-hmm. Durr.
But sometimes I think you can be bang up to the elephant.
Tell me.
You got the morbs. Perfect, complete, or unapproachable.
Wow. Rare.
Oh, here's a great one. Cheese and crust.
It makes me hungry.
It's a lower class alternative to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Like
God.
leggy with cheese and crust.
Is that just so you're not like saying the Lord's name in vain? You're
I
saying
think maybe, or like,
it's like an onomatopoeia or whatever it is, or like
don't
sounds
use
like
his
it.
name in our. Don't say his name in our accent. Get your own.
Nice.
Well, cheese and crust. What's wrong with
Cheese
that?
and- It's like Jiminy Cricket or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well,
all right.
I'm not up to dick, so I think I might.
You're
wrap
not
this
up to dick? What the fuck
I'm
did you say?
just trying to find a sentence to use it. It means you're not feeling well. I'm not up to dick right now. Can we do this another day?
Up to dick? Am I hearing you right?
Well, Shift, you've really been nursing the hoe handle if you're not on top of these words. You need to get to it.
But are you saying
being lazy.
Are you saying up to dick or
up to dick, not up to dick? This is straight out of Dickens.
Oh my God.
Here, I'm gonna send you the word so we'll at least have the same.
Well, I haven't been up to dick in 25 years.
Well,
Speaking
whatever
of
you,
which,
I hope you make an attempt to learn these words, and please do not shoot into the brown.
Well, I was about to leave anyways because I got
sponge
some shooting up some dick to do or whatever.
Okay. All right, one more. R4 for fan arf.
That's right.
It
Also,
means
be
drunk.
sure to.
It means drunk. She's R4 for fan arf. That's the one you could easily use around the panel verse. Just drop it on any panel. It'll fit.
Suppose. Also, be sure to check that little box to make sure you're human.
Yes, and like and subscribe.
Button is on. That too. Just make sure you're still in charge of the robots, because otherwise,
right. And don't worry the dog.
Don't worry the dog.
All right, I got one more. Have you had any bags of mystery lately?
Sound like
It's a
old timey
sausage.
strange.
Sausages. They're called bags of mystery.
Oh, that is so fucking gross. Hey, wait,
I
repeat
love
after.
Victorian. I need It is my mission. Fuck dinosaur sounds. My mission is now to bring back Victorian.
No, do you know
language.
that I almost had a channel where this guy with like a dope ass accent, we were gonna read like old timey filth.
I'll do it. Wait,
We
what? Oh no, I thought you dropped off. You didn't get thrown in the back. The internet, the AI rogue agents threw you back there.
But you would have respected our decision. We were a little bit worried about copyright stuff, and got complicated. But yeah, we were gonna read like all those old timey.
And at least you're not in gas pipes,
At least, phew.
which is very tight pants.
Well, I'm not wearing any pants, to be honest with you. I'm getting ready to be straight up.
Sitting in my drawers as I usually am.
Yeah, I'm preparing to be straight up in Biggins
I
or
mean,
whatever.
what are my bloomers? Is I don't know. I'm not very good at eating vinegar with a fork. Which means to be very well spoken and have a sharp way with words.
You are.
That shift can eat vinegar with a fork.
And you're that thing with the elephants.
Yeah, bang up on an elephant. Bang up to the elephant. Unapproachable.
Wait, you know what I learned? You know what I learned about elephants? I learned that elephants are like really confused about their trunks for like a really long time, and they just like fuck with it for a while. Like baby elephants are like they like step on it, and like a lot of the times when like humans are looking at them, like watching them like twirl it, like the elephants like still learning like what the fuck it's all about. It's like uncomfortable for them. It's like heavy and awkward.
Oh yeah, guys do that too when they're young.
Yeah, it's like basically like having a dick on your face, right? Yeah. So
that's probably a Victorian word.
Yeah, can you look up old timey dick on your face?
Dick on your face. Probably a clumsy, awkward person.
But like it's not until like an elephant is like way older that they get like precise with their like handling of their dick face or their face dick. Can't even imagine. But
like Elephant Man. I think they made a movie about it. David Lynch.
Face dicks? Elephants with face. Well, what?
The Elephant Man about what's his face? The guy that had he had an elephant face. Remember he wore the bag over his head with eye holes in it because nobody could stand to look at it. He probably couldn't even stand to look at himself. John Merrick. Here, I guess we'll end on this.
Speaking of ending on me, no, never mind.
Well, no, you got to speak of it now.
Well, I was just gonna say I'm like debating because my hair is like almost down to my bum, and I'm like, do I keep on going?
Oh, like Pentecostal?
What?
The Pentecostal, they don't cut their hair. It goes like all the way down to their leg.
I don't want it on my leg.
Oh, well, what are you debating? Like, how do you determine this? You don't know what looks good on your hair by now? I don't know how to tell. Like, what? I'd have to see. But what? I'm so confused about your hair.
No, I just was thinking about like back trunks because of elephant front dicks, and then I was.
Oh, you're worried about a back trunk. Well, it's a good way to hide. Like, are you worried? Like, you can hide the back trunk. Are you worried about it might develop the appearance of a back trunk?
No, I just was thinking about my ponytail, and then I was like fucking with it on my back, and then it felt
you didn't say it was a ponytail.
It was like an experience. If I felt my ponytail
might be long enough to be a front trunk.
I could flip it over and have a front trunk. Like, wait,
Can
not
you
have
do
a
the like they do in the circus where they tie the ponytail and they raise the lady in the air and from her ponytail?
it wouldn't
And then
feel
there's
great.
elephants there.
I did see a video of a giraffe lifting a lady up by her hair, and that looked terrifying.
That's a reason to keep like be mindful of your hair length.
And I saw a video.
Are you
of
going
like
on any safaris lately, like in the near future? Or
I'm not
Toys R
planning
Us?
on it, but mostly because the last time I even considered it, I talked to somebody, and then you have to get like a malaria shot, and then I
Oh.
was with someone that got a malaria shot, and it made them fucking insane. You ever been with somebody that like had a malaria shot?
No, but I've been plenty of insane people.
Yeah.
That
Well, some people have a
may
reaction
have
to
had-
malaria shot, and it makes them fucking cray cray.
Are
At
you
least
worried
one
about
one
that?
time.
It's really only a problem for other people. You're probably not even going to notice. Most crazy
Yeah, I don't
people don't.
know. What if you like it? And, like the person I was with, like, because they are not like a fun like person at all, and it was like as if they took mushrooms. Like they went fucking crazy, and I was like, I don't think this is like. I think they were like allergic to it or something.
How long did it last?
Well, I left.
Oh, did
Eventually.
you see him again? Like,
yeah, like they were like fine with it. Well, they were. I mean, look, I'm not responsible for them, but anyways, whatever. Hey, Daniel Berry, everybody subscribe to Daniel Berry.
oh yeah, hey Daniel Berry. Yes, please go help Daniel Berry grow his new channel. So give him a like and subscribe.
Daniel Berry, can we like do a petition or something? Like, what the fuck? Anyway. Yeah.
Is it toodaloo?
So,
Is that a Victorian phrase?
Toodaloo? Where did Toodaloo come from?
Oh, it means I gotta go pee. No, I'm just kidding. Good, like good. Is this goodbye?
So long, farewell.
Toodaloo. Peter saying goodbye.
Wait.
Where's that from?
Wait, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you.
No,
wait.
I know what you're gonna do. I already know what you're gonna do. Just do it. Just do it. Go ahead.
No, I did. I sneezed on your panel.
I'm not falling for this again. I've seen Captain Kangaroo and Charlie Brown way too many times.
No, I just sneezed for you. I ASMR'd on your panel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made it viral because I brought my germs. Oh, got out of the blade.
Well, if you want shift germs, if you want to spread shift germs,
yep. There you go.
Let people know, like and subscribe, word of mouth. This is a grassroots project, so this channel really depends on word of mouth because it can't rely on the algorithm for anything.
Maybe that's what I should do. Should
be a human algorithm.
Be a human algorithm. I should turn off my human switch of chaos. And
did you? Hey, what about? Remember, you had like 1 million views one time or something, and you were
4.
I don't. And we were like trying to strategize how to leverage all that. Do you?
Yeah.
Still,
how do we do that?
Still know those
It
people
didn't
are?
work. Yeah, we didn't figure that out.
But it's stuff like that, like it's humans connecting channels to other humans instead of relying on the algorithm to do it.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out if this is the best kept secret on the internet and nobody wants anybody else to know about their secret place that they come to. Or if my channel sucks and that's why nobody's telling everybody else about it. But it's got to be one of the two. But if you have a friend, how much more fun would it be to hang out here with your friend instead of just by yourself? Think about that. Or a group of friends. Bring the whole party.
How was your movie night?
Bachelorettes.
Or music night. How was your music?
Bring your whole band. I asked B say.
Okay, never mind.
It was his thing. I made sure his name was all over that thing.
Okay.
So.
All right. Never mind. Well, this is an awesome channel. Like coming here, it's fun, and that's not an evening wheeze.
Tell all your friends and your million viewers from that one day.
Well, Again, I have already told you what you gotta do is just start a different channel and just fucking pour maple syrup on your toes, and you'll have like 82 fucking thousand subscribers.
Why
in,
can't
like,
I do it from this channel though? Like,
do it here,
why?
fine. Okay, you just mix it up.
We probably have syrup in the cabinet. I can go some right now.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
I don't want to show my toes, so that's the problem.
No, well,
I'm not a feet person.
well, you could look, put on nylons or socks or some shit. Like they don't mind it.
There's gotta be a Victorian term for that.
Yes, please. Yes, you just will have to be okay with like just
Muffin walloper. That's
there
what
you
you
go.
are. Not you.
Me.
That's what you are. No, it fits you perfectly. Someone sitting at home eating cakes instead of cooking. It's snack troll, muffin walloper.
I like to do both, but yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go because I gotta go. Thank you so much for having me. Okay, bye, buddy.
Bye. See you next time. I'll be out tomorrow at the normal time, everybody. Tonight was a one-off, and we're about to sign off. But I don't want to leave you without the moose video, so let's do that. And then, as usual, I'm going to play it and drop and end the stream when it's over. So I will see you tomorrow for our usual time of 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Oops, hang on 1 second. This video is kind of cool, y'all. It's one of his new ones. It's called I Bail, You Drill. Oh, hello, Rad. About to wrap up. See you later. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Another flawless evening. Of course. The deck is flooding, and they're grading the bucket! Doors up, lights on, same ceremonial mess. One drops the weight, one watches, one documents the stress. Now my station wasn't my shift, and now we're explaining why the simplest thing won't lift. The hands that know the answer swallow what they know. The hands that does the labor somehow run the show. Every task rolls sideways till it lands on someone tired. Then the mouth that never touched it, that's why more was not required. Half the crew can smell a duty forming 3 rooms down. They vanish into smoke, then return when praise comes round. Up above they drop the reasons why the whole thing sank. Down below they drill a hole and argue over rank. Let it leak, it reaches us. Not your concern, then why am I still burning on the bucket? Button says lower your eyes, let failure become weather. You'll sleep much better if you stop connecting it together. Ember says then answer me, if this is ordinary, why is every capable head punished for self-carrying? I bail, you drill. What a beautiful machine. The mouth above stays spotless while the floor splits the scene. They call the panic process, they call obedience control. I keep the whole damn midway moving while they argue over holes. Drill, pass it down. Someone else will make it right. Voice rock, turn around. Then congratulate the lies. I don't need your empty praise. I need you useful, I need you still. Everybody wants the whistle. Nobody wants the spill. Somebody starts a fire just to cheer the talk on smoke. Hands a match to someone else and calls the damage growth. Every quiet minute scares the professionally loud, so they breed another crisis just to gather another crowd. The supervisor points so much his finger thinks it works, calls exhaustion, commitment, humiliation terms. Treats a person like a pulley, pull until the fiber snaps, then replaces them tomorrow and describes it as a gap. Don't mistake the bottom for some blame, it's working class. Some have made an art of watching every bird and wonder pass. They demand a softer landing while they loosen every screw. They curse the ones still standing for suggesting they come through. I care the ones beside me who cannot save this place. I never said I love the place. I'm not defending walls that rot behind the paint. I'm defending anyone still punished for restraint. Anyone who does the work before threat is made. Anyone still human after choose. Watch it reach the ones who never got to choose. I saw shaking hands still finish what they started. I saw someone take the blame to keep another guarded. I saw one person do it right with no applause or crowd. Why should the ones who still show up be the ones we let drown? I won't. He's so willing that the useless always win. I won't call it peace because I stopped resisting. I won't let the loudest write the record of the room. And the ones who still do something should not go down with you. Make a mess, make a speech, name a scapegoat, call it leadership. Does the work, take the credit, clean the next ship. We've all heard it. Drill, drill, drill. Then ask why I can't build faster. Drill, drill, drill. Then ready up for the disaster. Put it down, make me. That's your honest little city. Top keeps issuing orders, the bottom feeds the lead. Call the panic process, you just neglect disco. Keep the fewer, keeping moving, not for you, but for them still. Hold the line, not the rules, the ones beside you. One more time, let the empty talk go by you. No applause, no grand reward. Just somebody doing something while the rest keep standing still. All operations proceeding precisely as intended.